皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。よっくんおちです。さあ NBA 2K26 進めていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。ということで早速次の試合に行ってみましょう。ちょっとね、前回の動画投稿から少し間が空いてしまい申し訳ありません。なんとかね、また試合頑張っていきたいと思います。スキルいつ上げたっけな、前回。あと2試合、今日の試合入れて2試合やったら上げようかな。ちょっと久々だからね、シュートタッチが不安です。あんまりシュートタッチ良くないかもしれないな。うまくいかんぞ。あらららら、ちょっとこれは試合に入るのは不安だ、このシュートタッチの悪さ。あれ、ちょっとダメかもしれないな、今日の試合。さあ試合頑張っていきましょう。さあ早速スティールして、アーケージ選手素晴らしい。
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense. So it's Washington now, following the bucket by the Heat. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, George. And it's Miami with a rebound.
さあ早速味方に渡す。
And here's Hero. Outside Jaquez. Miami moving it around. From deep, MP.
スリーきたー。
Well, the catch and shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
Pass to Macy.
やばい、開けてしまった。おっと。
And just over a minute played here to start the game. And there's a pick. George for 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
さあリバウンド取って。
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Their last encounter in Miami. In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
アーケージ選手素晴らしい。
We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Attacking the rim with power. Tremendous finish. Pass to Koulibaly. George outside. Here's Sarr. Here's Macy, covered by MP. Macy passes to Middleton. And he lobs it up.
うわー、敵のリープ。
Oh man, between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat. MP right side. There's the triple.
Oh, she.
Middleton. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Macy. Washington needs to get off the shot.
あーっとリバウンド取られてしまう。これはダメだ。
Well, this is a big part of his game, creating offense for his team off the glass.
Out to Powell. Hero for 3.
これも外れる。
They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers. Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them. And it
あー、打たれてしまう。決められた。
And it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
MP, the pass to Hero. MP outside.
あー、スリーミスったー。
Miami.
これは決めなきゃいけないシュートだった。
Trying to reply to the three on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Inside.
相手のダンク決められてしまう。
Taking flight. You gotta like Saul. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major.
素晴らしいスリーを味方が決めていくパウエル選手か。
Get him open looks early.
Doris Norman Powell has been impressive ever since his younger days.
いやー抜かれてしまう。なんてこったダンクされてしまった。
He was on 2 All-State teams and won a state championship, and boy, he has proven a scorer in the league.
Here's MP. The Wizards making their last shot. Powell outside. Adebayo a screen on George. Powell's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Middleton. No points so far. Oh, there's the alley.
敵のアリウープなんか2発目の気がするな。うまいな。
MP high post. Coming off a 31-point game against the Golden State Warriors.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
アデバイオなんとかリバウンドって。
It's a 3-point game. Hero for 3. Drains the triple.
ヒーローは決めていく。
Takes a ton of threes, no doubt. I mean, he has the green light from his coaches and teammates.
Shar with a screen on MP. Here's Macy. Oh, he gets it to go. He can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Boy, absolutely
守備がダメだな。
no protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
MP left
あれ
side.
抜けないか。今
Outside Adebayo. Pass to Jaquez. Hero for 3. And again.
素晴らしい
Miami
ヒー
with
ロ
a
ー。
triple.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Here's Macy. His last outing.
抜かれてしまう。うわー今日ダメじゃん止められない。
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a
あれれれれ
fascinating one to
あ
watch.
3秒バイオレーション取られちゃった。
All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him. For Washington, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Kicks it out to Middleton.
あれれれれれ変なブロックに飛んでしまったよ。助かった。完全にマークマンをドフリーにしたけどね。
Tries to spin move. And it's MP with a
さあリバウン
rebound.
ド取って
Good shot. Not
パール
bad.
選手渡して
Gotta finish there.
Powell against Sarr. MP, the pass to Powell. Tries it from the top of the key. Trained it
素晴
for
ら
2
しい
points.
パウエル選手。
Powell's got his second basket.
How about the touch to score from right there? If that goes down on a consistent basis for Norman Powell, look out, folks.
Pass to Macy. Middleton outside. Count it. Good. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to
全
play.
然この相手の選手抜けないんだよな、うまく。
Now here's MP. Hero outside. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And there's a 3-second violation.
あららら。いや今日全然ダメだな。さあここで7点差もつけられちゃってる。
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Mitchell. Wiggins for 3. That one is cash from Wiggins.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
We've got Corey Kispert.
だらららかわされた。
Center position. That's the
ダメだな今日ディフェンスもできない。
That's a move you won't see
攻
many
撃も
guys
守備
make
もダメだ。
impressive stuff.
どうしよう。
Trail by 6. To the paint. Where? That's
なんと
good.
かアシストつけてもらえ
Ware's got
た。
his second basket on the night.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Over to the left wing. They set the pick. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. And we've seen the Wizards churning their roster doors with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that BA means inevitably absorbing those extended losing streaks, but you're doing it with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following.
Here's Allen following the three-point basket by Miami.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing
あ
out
ら
the
らららら
defense.
ら。
It's just too
自分で今抜けてたな。
Now here's MP. And currently his numbers are incredible. Averaging
よ
almost
ーし、ア
30
シ
points
スト
a
つけて
game.
くれる。
Sometimes Wiggins better off when he doesn't have to put the ball on the deck.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Kispert from the arc. And he buries
う
his
ん、
first
人うまいな。
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's where? On the wing, Mitchell. Wiggins, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by MP. Wiggins with the
ナイス、ウ
inside
ィング
bucket.
選
Nice.
手。
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. More teams are playing 5 outbound doors. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, BA, because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a three-tool player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Jaquez
う
comes in for
ん、
Jovic.
今日全然ダメだ。守備が緩々だ。
Mitchell.
You know, if his shot isn't available, Middleton is moving the ball, and he's a pretty skilled passer.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Warriors was tremendous. He contributed 31 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well,
アデバイオかな、今の
incredible
は。
night for him. They
素晴ら
rode
し
him
い。
to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And it's Washington with the ball, following the bucket by the Heat. Here's Macy. 13 points in the game.
よーし、なんとか防いだ。
Hero on the wing. George defending.
ナイス
Just
だ。
love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Macy. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17 and a half
よー
points
し、
a
敵を
game.
外してくれた。
This is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now here's MP. Down low. Adebayo with
オッ
the
ケ
slam.
ー。
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
George, a screen on MP. Here's Macy. Sinks
う
it
ん、
from
やられてしまう。う
distance.
まいな。
Macy's got 16 points.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
MP.
うわ、これもダメ。しかもシュートブロッカーがスティールじゃなくて。
Proven champion. Middleton is someone any team would love to have. A great player and a great locker room presence as well.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach
ここまで
for
3
Miami.
点はまずいんじゃないですか、これ。
Today, the three-point
3
shot
点
is
しか
so
取れない。
valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in
よ
addition,
ーし。
their ball movement has
スリーを
really
決めてくれ
unleashed
る。
their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch. Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Pass to Macy. Saw a screen from 13. And Macy gets
止
it.
まらんねえ敵が
He's got 18.
Boy, this guy has been
取られすぎでしょこれ
outstanding this quarter.
自分は3点しか取ってなくて相手18点も取ってんの
MP, the pass to Powell. Back to MP from outside the arc.
次はダメだ決まらない
Washington has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And Doris, even in the latter stages of his illustrious career, his coaching staff trusts Chris Middleton to create offense.
Well, one of the reasons you hear that, BA, is Chris Middleton is the very definition of a solid basketball player. He can play with the ball in his hands. He can get off the ball and knock down shots at a high level. We've seen him under duress of big-time championship moments make every right read. It's never a bad
Nice
decision to give him the
だヒーロー
basketball.
だ
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to
何
operate
ハ
on
ッキー
the
選手外してしまう
offensive end.
Pass to Macy. Koulibaly with a screen on Hero. And here's Middleton beyond the arc. They get it
う
back.
ーん
And that one's
ダ
good.
メでしたボックスアウトできなかった
Koulibaly creating an extra opportunity for his team, and he gets a bucket because of it.
Here's MP.
よいしょなんとか決める
Making his presence felt.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now here's Koulibaly. 14 points for him last game against Indiana.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Middleton looking around, shoots over Jaquez. Middleton, no good.
リバウンド取って
And so MP will bring it up
Jaquez
to the
選手だ
Miami Heat. Jaquez, the pass to MP. Hero outside. Lets it go from deep. Sarr pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Macy. That's
うー
good.
ん決められてしまう
Middleton's got 6 assists in the game.
いやー今日全然マー
And
ク
for the
マ
Heat, they're shooting around
ンに
50% of the
守
game
備
so
が通用
far.
しないな、まあ攻撃も通用しないけど
MP right side. Now Powell. George defending. Outside Jaquez. Miami moving it around. Hero for 3. Here's Adebayo. Bam! Challenges the interior D.
From role player to all-star.
攻撃も守備も全く今日は相手に上回られちゃって何もできてない感じだ
Outside Koulibaly. George outside. Fires from deep. Now pulls it in. The Heat with the lead. MP outside.
スリーありがと
Ball
う
range hit from MP.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
うわー敵のダンク
Feed
だ
leads to a monster jam.
Boy, Koulibaly can elevate, folks. That vertical is legit.
Kicks it to Hero. There's the 3. That one's good.
Nice.
Powell on the assist by Hero. Powell's got 8.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play
守備なんとかしないとなあーまたリュウキ決められちゃう
A great read between those two guys. The defense
好きなように
didn't
やられて
stand
ん
a
な今日
chance,
は
BA.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's MP. Give him 8 points now. Powell right side to the inside. Here's Hero, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Pass to Sarr. Back to Middleton. Now here's Sarr. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 5. And they turn it over.
よしよしなんとか持っ
Clock
た
violation as the buzzer sounds. Now MP. Hero for three. Good.
Hero,
And the assist
man.
goes to MP. And now it's a 9-point Miami lead. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 9-point cushion at
い
the
やー
end
ちょ
of
っ
the
と
quarter. And it's
久
mostly
々の
due to
ね
their
プレイという
superb
こともあっ
shooting.
てか
They've wasted very few
かなり今
possessions.
日はやられてますね相手に。
4-2K action
自分の
is
プレー
just
はさせてもらえずかなりストレスのたまる展開でした。
They've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes.
So let's dig into that first half now. And what was a very solid performance for the
さあ
Miami
後半を
Heat.
なんとか巻き返したいですね自分のスタッ
And
ツ。
that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
多分相手に20得マークは相手に20得点されちゃってますからね。これは相手がねまあ有名な選手だったらまあ仕方ないっていうのあるけどこの選手あんま聞いたことない選手にやられちゃってるからね。
Miami leading by 9. Setting the floor for Miami. Norman Powell out there with Jaime
そこで
Jaquez.
スティールされるんかい。
Then it's
ひどい。
Bam Adebayo, and it's Hero in
後
the
半の
shooting
出だ
guard.
しもひどすぎる。
Hero against Koulibaly. Excellent D there from Hero. Outside Jaquez. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero with the bucket.
And just letting the play develop. Hero is gifted at reading and breaking defenses down.
Middleton outside. Pass to Sar. George outside. Clock at 6. Outside Koulibaly from behind the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's
さあ
made
ディフェン
5.
スリーが決まってしまう。
This is why Koulibaly's coaches and teammates encourage him to be assertive, especially operating off the catch.
うわひどいひどすぎる。
It's George on the wing. The
簡
three.
単にやられすぎ。い
Below Koulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
やー今日は全くダメですね。
Miami leading by 8.
全くチームに貢献できてない。
MP looking around. Outside Jaquez. The putback. That time not on target.
いやーひどいひどすぎる。
Here's George.
何をやってもダメだ。
Here's Koulibaly. Misses the three. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. MP with it. Now Sar defending. So he draws the foul. Headed to the
無
line to
理
shoot
やり
there.
間を割っていったらなんとか相手のファウルになってくれた。
Battling there inside.
あーしかし
First free
フリ
throws
ー
of the
ス
night
ロ
right here.
ー全くタイミングが合ってない。いやなんとか2本目決まった。
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
これはやっぱり久々にプレーする弊害がかなり出てますね。
Koulibaly with it. He's got 12. Middleton outside. 4-3. Knocks down the long J.
よ
Middleton's
し
got
今日は
6.
目標なんとかね自分のスタッツはもう置いといてチームの勝利に切り替えましょう。
From long range.
And again, no good by Miami.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
まあ練習からシュートタッチも相当悪かったか
Rebound
ら
by the
ね。
Heat. Adebayo's got 8
よしそ
rebounds
こで
today.
なに
MP shot
決
is
めら
off.
れないのかいそれ。
He hasn't
あれ
helped them much
あれ
tonight, but they've
あ
had a lot
ー
of
かなり遅れてるよ。
productivity from other players.
ああやってしまった。
Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Jaquez. Pass to Powell. And here's MP
ス
from
リーなんとか
outside.
決める。
Connects from downtown. He's got 12.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Sar with a screen on Hero. Here's Macy.
よし外してくれ
Right
た。
back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Alec.
ああなんとかファウル。
The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bob Carrington said, "The
ああこれがなんとかいった。
organization often.
いやほん
We
選手
drafted
も
you guys
タイ
for
ミン
a
グ取れ
reason,"
てない
they
な
say.
フリースロ
Don't be scared to make a mistake.
ー。
Play your game.
なんとか
Use
2
the
本決め
things
た。
that got you here and see if it sticks. Back to you, Brian.
Learning on the job. Art Alley, thanks a lot. Here's Macy.
あ
Give him
あ
20. And he lobs it up.
おーっと、これは素晴らしいスティールだ。
Play to disrupt the lob. George with a steal.
なにー。
And it's Washington on the break. Macy, no
お
good.
ー、助かった。
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
MP with it. Picked up by Koulibaly. Pass to Jaquez. Hero on the wing. Adebayo sets a screen. And Hero with the three.
ヒーローの3に助けられてるんじゃないですか、今日
Yeah,
は。
this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019 because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
Checking out the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. Number 1, the Heat. The Wizards, second.
Both of these teams have been making it look easy from out beyond the arc lately, showing off just how accurately they can shoot the ball.
Here's Macy, covered by MP. Shot clock at 6. Macy passes to Sar.
あーっと、これはアデバイオのファウルか。
So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
Miami leading by 13. And here's MP. 14 points for him. Pass to Hero. Adebayo a screen on George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's Miami converting.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
For 3, George. Washington
よ
again
し、敵
can't
が
hit.
外してくれた
You
ぞ
have。to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Powell against George. Here's Jaquez. And the
ハ
Heat
ケズ選手素晴ら
another
し
three.
い。
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Macy. 20 points for him.
い
Going
や、
inside.
軽々かわされてしまう。
Koulibaly. And they waste
う
no
わー、
time
そして
getting
3
those
に
3
なってしまう
points
相手の。
Koulibaly's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Outside Jaquez. That's
ハケズ選手がなんとか決めていく。
basket, number 6 in 8 tries.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and
う
capitalizing.
ん、なんかよくわかんないけどスティールだった。
Here's Powell.
よし、決めてくれ
Assist
る。
goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. The Wizards trail by 19. Middleton passes to Sar. Here's Macy, covered by MP. Lets it fly. Macy, no
よ
good.
し、
Boy,
敵が
they
見せ
give
てく
him
れ
the
た。
mid-range jumper, and he has
どうして今日は全くシュートが決まらない。
been a tough stretch
なんて
for
こ
this
っ
guy
た。
right now, looking a little out of
身長差
sorts.
ほとんどないのにな。簡単にブロックされちゃう。あー、やってしまった。
Yep, count it. Macy's
あー、
got
抜かれてしまう。
22 points.
Well, Bilal Koulibaly showing you the vision right there. That is an excellent sign for his development.
And the Wizards making a change here. Kispert's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Wiggins is checked in. Now here's MP. 14 points for him.
なんとか決める。
MP's got 8 here in this quarter.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
Sar with a screen on Jaquez. Middleton from the outside. Buries it from 3.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
MP with it. Now Sar defending. Outside Adebayo. Wiggins outside. From the wing. And again, it's
う
Miami
ん、素晴ら
converting.
しいウ
Well,
ィ
nice
ン選
decision on the
手。
pick and roll. Wiggins getting his own offense within the flow.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. MP, the pass to Adebayo. And
Nice,
Adebayo
Adebayo.
slams it in.
When you can get off the floor like that,
さあここでじゃあ1つ目のゴートスキル使っていきましょう。
Here's Macy. 22 points for him. There's a screen. And here's Kispert from the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound.
さあそこいけるか。
Wiggins passes to Jaquez.
素晴らしい。
Stuffed right through.
might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Now here's Middleton. 9 points in the game. Pass to Macy. Three-pointer. That's good.
決められてしまった。
Middleton's
い
got 8
や
assists in the game.
ー攻撃も守備も本当ダメだな今日。
Here's MP.
よっこいしょ、なんとか決める。
He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Kispert outside. Pass to Macy. Koulibaly with a screen on MP. Here's the three. And it's Koulibaly
リバウン
missing.
ド取って
And their physical dominance
Ahora
has been
選手
on
渡して
display. A 10 rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
MP drives in.
これも外す。
When this game is done, they'll be off to
とに
Milwaukee,
かくミ
taking
スが
on
多
the
い。
Bucks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Middleton with a screen on MP. Macy passes to Middleton. No good on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's MP.
よいしょ。
Ooh,
ありが
that
とう。
one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
They have no answer defensively inside.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams.
さあ第4クォーター。
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Branham.
やられてしまう。ひどいな守備が。
Slam.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
We've got George. Kispert is out there with Alexander Sarr. And it's Branham in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
あれウィギンズが怪我してる。
Legal pick was set. That gets
あ
the
れ
ref
そして味方のイリーガルスクリーン。
someone who played
ウ
for
ィギンズ選手が今怪我のマークが出てましたこれ。
national team. Give us your all-time starting
い
five.
やーパウエル選手がねやっと戻ってきたと思った矢先だったんですけど
Kevin
ね。
Durant and Carmelo
今
Anthony.
度はウィギンズ選手が
And
怪我してし
finally,
まう
you
と。
have to have Kobe Bryant
よ
because
しウェア選
of
手が
just
素晴
how
らし
he
いブロックだ。
reset the culture in 2008. And they're up considerably because of their efforts
よ
on the
し
glass.
アシストつけてくれる。
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Here's Branham, covered by MP. Pass to Riley for three. It's the trifecta.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here's Ware. And the
ウ
dunk
ェア
to
選手あり
finish
がと
it
う。
off. A beauty.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Branham. Miami making their last shot. And he lobs it up to the rim.
ナイス
Here's the
ナイスだ。
break. Here's Wiggins. That one
Nice,
falls.
Wiggins.
8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
Now here's Kispert. Launches a three. And
うわー
the
敵のスリーが決まる。
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
The kick out to Wiggins. Good.
Nice,
And the
Wiggins
assist
選手。
goes to MP. Wiggins got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, more points on the board for Wiggins. How about this guy? This is a memorable night.
Kispert outside. George for three. They grabbed their own miss. And finished off by
敵のダンクだ。
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You've got to keep this kid off the offensive glass.
MP, the pass to Hero. And again, it's
Nice,
Miami converting.
Hero.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
To the middle. Here's Sarr.
惜しいな、
Banks
今。
it in.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
MP up top. Hero outside. The three is up. And again, it's Miami from
ナイス
deep.
ナイス。ヒーローは決めてくれ
He was
る。
unstoppable from deep. Now 2 more since the break.
Washington has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. It's George on the wing. Pass to Riley. The three ball. The rebound by Ware.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And there's Hero.
素晴らしい
That's good.
ヒーロー。
On the assist by MP. Hero's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Pass to Riley. The three is up. Rebound Miami. Ware's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player?
あららら、アデバイオ外しちゃった。
Winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Now here's Kispert. Just 4 to shoot. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Let's remember,
さあ、そしたら2つ目のゴートスキル発動していきましょう。
operate inside.
Now here's MP. He's covered closely. Outside Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Back to Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Branham. Branham's got 4 rebounds in the game. The three.
あれれれれ、スイッチされちゃっ
Knocks
た
it
よ。
down from distance.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
MP drives in.
ゴートスキルでなんとか5位突破を図るが、相手のファウルに阻まれる。
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA,
うわー、
it
またミ
does.
スってしま
And I
う。
think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my
今日
day.
は本当、
So it's a nice
守備も攻
option
撃
to
も
have.
ダメだ。
Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Tyler Hero. Washington has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Now here's Mitchell. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land.
味方が決めてくれてるからね。なんとかなってるけど、これ。
You really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And the whistle on the shot. That's
こ
the
れは
contact
ウィッ
there.
チ選手のファウ
Misses
ル。
the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
I like this from Middleton, using his height inside to generate points.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. MP inside.
よいしょ、ありがと
And
う
the。dunk by MP.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Koulibaly. Pass to Macy. Takes the three. The shot
よ
comes
しよし
out.
よし。
And for the Heat, they're shooting about 60% for the game. And here's Ware. Miami needs to get off a shot here.
スリーはなんとかいった。
MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Middleton outside. Down low. Sarr. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
Seemed like the
う
sheer
わ
volume
こ
of
こでまたスティールされてしまう。
deciding factor.
ひどいな、ひどすぎる
And
今
they
日
hit
は。
one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for MP.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose. You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Pass to George. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
ゴートスキルありがとう。
Nice shot by MP.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Mitchell against Koulibaly. Here's Middleton. And you can
あ
count.
あ、
He'll
アン
go
ド
to
ワン
the
にな
line
ってし
with
ま
a
う。
chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, strong make by Middleton. Now, he puts in a lot of the work in the weight room on his upper half.
さあ
and you
こ
can
れ
see it on
で
that play.
あとは時間を経過すれば勝利です。
Pass to Mitchell.
いや、自分のパフォーマンスは低かったですが、まあなんとかチームは勝利できました。あれ？なんでサーバーに接続しますになっちゃう？大丈夫かこれ。ちょっとなんかサーバーに接続していますとか出てたから普段にない動きだけど大丈夫かな。とりあえず戻ってくれた。はい、ということでね、一旦ここで区切りたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。